hell and back. Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World 2. I'll maybe turn that down a little bit. Can't believe I'm turning down the heavy metal. So the purpose of today's rather unscripted off the cuff video is twofold. One is to say thank you on Dunsy's Guitar World 2. I've got over 100 subscribers, I can't believe it. I remember on my main channel when I got up to 100 subscribers I was like blown away. I thought, well, there's 100 people out there who want to listen to some old Scottish guy playing heavy metal. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I'm sure a lot of you subscribed to my main channel as well. So that was the first thing, just to say a massive thank you, like a genuine heartfelt thank you. And the second one was really just a guess to explain why there is a Dunsy's Guitar World 2. So I suppose I started my main channel about 7 years ago or something like that, and you know, I'm just like anybody else. I'm just a guitar player. I just play, you know, rock and heavy metal. Spend a considerable amount of my time playing guitar, and I have done for, you know, over 40 years. So I started a channel because I wanted to learn some guitar, some tunes. I think I was doing a covers gig or something like that, and I wanted to learn some tunes, and I couldn't find anybody online who was doing the kind of stuff I was looking for. So I guess, you know, for the first couple of years it was all things like the Paul Chapman era of UFO, Whitford St Holmes, that sort of thing, the Joe Perry project. I couldn't find anybody who was doing Joe Perry project songs and stuff like that. Not entirely sure I was doing them correctly, but you know, it was the only one that was there at the time. I think there's maybe more accurate videos available now. So that was really the beginning of my main channel, was just covering songs that I love, you know, from bands like Whitford St Holmes. I've never done any Hell and Back because it's too difficult to play, and just things like this album, the second Joe Perry project album. I've gone off on a tangent already, which is maybe another reason I'm doing this one. The Joe Perry project, the second album, the first album is really good. I mean, it is brilliant. But I think by the time they got to I've Got the Rock and Rolls Again and Charlie Farden was singing, I think on the first album Joe's playing is incredibly fluid. It's like he was let loose from the sort of confines of Aerosmith and that sort of, you know, I don't mean clinical, the more sort of structured songwriting. And it seemed when he went to the Joe Perry project, he started the project, it's like he was let loose. He could just do what he wanted, and he could just, you know, just whittle away solo away all the way through a tune, and you know, there wasn't anybody going, oh come on Joe, that's a bit much guitar soloing. So yeah, so my channel was really just playing my favourite songs and hopefully trying to share how to play them, or how I play them with other people out there. So that was my channel for the first 2 or 3 years, maybe the first 5 years. And then I started doing videos where I was talking. I mean, the first few years of videos on my other channel, you don't see this old face. You know, that's possibly a good thing. But then I started talking, and then I did a few guitar reviews, and I got a lot of views and stuff like that. And my channel kind of went away in I guess down the path of doing a lot of reviews, but I did every week. I always tried to put like a cover of one of my favourite songs, you know, Tigers of Pantang, stuff like that. What else have I got here? Just the albums I love. The Professionals, I did a whole series on The Professionals. I didn't see it coming. This is a brilliant album. Jonesy's guitar sound, just all the guitar work on the Professionals album. I'm going to do this without an edit. All the guitar work on the Professionals album is brilliant. And this, you know, I'm wearing the t-shirt. It's a funny thing, you know, when Joe left Aerosmith, it's a bad thing for Aerosmith. Although, to be fair, the albums, you know, Rockin' a Hard Place is a good album with Crespo and Dufay. But when Joe was away from the project, and then Brad left as well, when Joe was away from Aerosmith, and then Brad left as well, formed a band with Derek St Holmes, and then you get the Whitford St Holmes, you get the Joe Perry project. It's almost like there was three bands. You know, there was There was Aerosmith doing their thing, there was Whitford and Holmes, and there was the Joe Perry project. So where was I? Because I'm not going to edit this. Yes, I've said thank you to everybody and my channel, yes. So the reason I started this one was, I have found over the last sort of year, and I did a couple of polls as well, you know, I said, are people still happy for me to do guitar covers on my main channel? And it was overwhelmingly, people said, you know, they were up for that, but it has kind of, it has shown in my analytics that the vast majority of people who subscribe to my main channel now are not interested in me. I can't imagine why. I'm not interested in me banging through a Tigers of Pantang song. I don't know why that is. You know, I just make videos. You know, they say, you know, build it and they will come, but it appears that, you know, that's maybe not the case. So the reason I started this channel was, and I'm still going to keep most of my major sort of lessons on my other channel, you know, my Scorpion sort of series, despite it being incredibly unpopular. I'm still going to keep a lot of my guitar stuff on that, because I'm a guitar player first and foremost, and secondly I'm a guy that makes videos and posts them on YouTube. But on this channel, Dunsy's Guitar World 2, I keep fixing my glasses. My friend Fred says you need to get new glasses, it's very distracting always fixing your glasses. But Dunsy's Guitar World 2, I think I'm going to keep my covers, my more kind of obscure covers on this channel. You know, I did a Mile Fist song the other day, or Fist as they're known in Canada, and you know, that isn't for everybody. And I was finding when I posted stuff like that on my main channel, people just were not remotely interested in it, and I thought, you know, I maybe better keeping the more kind of obscure stuff, and the more me just talking rubbish about my favourite albums, Hell and Back, Now Hear This being a perfect example of that. I thought maybe Dunsy's Guitar World 2 can be more kind of, I don't know, more relaxed and more niche, and keeping my kind of obscure guitar covers. I've got a Ted Nugent cover coming up soon, I just filmed it yesterday. And it's not, you know, Ted Nugent's not obscure, but perhaps the song, sorry for adjusting my glasses, perhaps the song with Meat Loaf singing is more kind of obscure. So yes, Dunsy's Guitar World 2 I think I'm going to keep for my more kind of obscure stuff, and more, you know, an old Scottish guy just havering, as we say in Scotland, havering about his favourite albums, and talking about, you know, just talking about guitar players and stuff like that, you know. And I think, you know, I think the people who are subscribed here, I think they would prefer, well, I don't mean to be reading anybody's mind here, I think people who are subscribing to Dunsy's Guitar World 2 may be more interested in the sort of obscure stuff that I plan on doing. So that was today's video. Just a massive thank you to people for subscribing. You know, like I genuinely remember getting 100 subscribers on my main channel and saying to my wife, there's 100 people have subscribed to my YouTube, and she's like, what? You're joking? I said, no. So Dunsy's Guitar World 2, over 100 subscribers. So massive thank you, and I appreciate you doing that, and I appreciate you taking the time to check out these more obscure videos. And as we go forward, you know, I'm going to be doing things like looking at old issues of Kerrang and just sort of talking through it, and you know, asking questions of the audience. You know, do you remember this album? You know, a review from Kerrang issue 3, whatever it may be, and just doing stuff like that. More kind of niche for the rockers out there, the rockers and the heavy metalers, and maybe indiers, because I'm a big fan of Bob Mould and stuff like that. So people out there who maybe want to see this kind of thing, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed. So that was it. Massive thank you, folks. I'm filming this on a Sunday, got a bit of a hangover, I'm a bit dehydrated today. So yes, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, hope you enjoy all of next week, and moving forward, hope you just have a great time in general. Thank you very much. Cheers for now.